All right, hello. I have another update because College Board finally released something about the AP schedule for the coronavirus. So if you have seen this, it's on their webpage. You can just click under "See how we're supporting high schools." Um, here's how it's going. They're providing free remote learning resources. So if we follow this link, it has a whole bunch of information about all the classes. So we could scroll down to calculus and see material in here. And so those are lessons basically on what we just did, which is solving differential equations. And those will be live and coming in the end of March. Uh, Other stuff, the test is going to be much shorter this year because there are no face-to-face administrations for this test this year, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so the full schedule is not quite there yet. We're gonna know in a couple weeks, but what we do know is that for this year's exam, you will be taking a 45-minute online exam at home. That's really different. I assume they're going to try to pick questions that are pretty hard to look up online because there are some serious test security issues, which they acknowledge down below. I assume the questions are going to be somewhat randomized so that people can't like chat their way out of this, but I'm speculating quite a bit. I don't know how they're going to ensure this. Uh, they are currently developing this right now. They're trying to make it fair. Colleges support this solution and are committed to ensuring AP students receive credit. That this is kind of crazy to me. I did not know uh, that this was going to be the case, and it said they do accept shortened AP exams during emergency experiences with like this. So that's kind of crazy. Um, we shouldn't have too much issue, but if you have problem getting to internet access areas, there are ways to handle this by reaching out to AP or to our school, since our school can also support you on that. Uh, if you've seen, they have test sites and that sort of thing. So they say this is an issue, but that they've dealt with it in other classes, which is kind of crazy. Uh, I'm curious to see what these are. But yeah, going down to the actual material on the AP test, this is another big update. They say units 1 through 7. Units 1 through 7 are chapters 1 through 6 for us, which means we are not doing volumes of revolution. That is not on the AP test this year. So I will teach that after the AP tests because you'll need it for where you go if you get the credit for it. But that means I am not covering volumes and area between curves. Although I'll probably do area between curves because it's a joke. But that stuff's not on this year's AP test. So that's really new. That's pretty fascinating. So I just wanted to make a short little video here and explain what the changes are. That means starting next week, I'm going to be starting with a review. So got to change my plans a little bit. But yeah, we'll have a live stream. Monday's live stream is going to be a lot of what do people have questions on and that sort of thing. Uh, and then I'll be pushing out work to people starting next week. And it looks like I'm going to start it off with more differential equation stuff because we took kind of a week off. It's like getting back from spring break. But after that, we're going to be hitting that Barron's book pretty hard. We're going to be using AP Online stuff. I'll be assigning things on there for people to practice, kind of like reviewing the year. Our course of action just changed. There is no more new material. You have learned everything that's going to be on this year's AP test, especially if you're doing well in the class. So, hey, that's pretty cool. See you Monday.